Oh, we'll sing. You sing, man. I sing you.
Good morning, Darlene. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning to
Hey.
you.
Good morning to Tracy. Oh, rookie move. Good morning to Tracy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tracy. Good morning to you. You gotta clap. Oh, you guys. I know when you guys come across this, you're going to think, "What are they doing? This is
Those
not
crazy old ladies.
this is not Friday. This is not Monday." Oh, we could have done like Liz Ann. Happy Friday. We could
Yeah.
have come on with our hats on. I don't. Let
Oh,
me.
she just cracks me up sometimes.
I wonder if Liz Ann is even up. You know what? Let me just send that out to. All right. Let me see.
We'll have all the crazy old ladies.
I know. Let me. All right. Let me pull up Facebook and send it out to our Christian womenhood. Oh goodness. In case his phone goes off, he's going to think, "What is Mama doing?" Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
You'll have to read you can read those questions and we can both answer the questions. We can
yeah.
do that. That'd be fun.
Okay, you guys. Anybody that comes on, Leticia sent us a challenge. She sent it to me, and I'm supposed to tag somebody, and then they're supposed to do the video. But my dog didn't sleep. The cat woke the dog up. The dog woke me up, and I woke Tracy up.
No, I was up.
I knew you would think. So that's why I said we're up with the chickens and the
Hmm.
roosters and anybody else out there. Okay, question number one. What does your channel mean? For me, um, I started this channel as a way to connect with people. Um, it was going to be an art and craft type of channel, but I wasn't comfortable in the other room. I was comfortable in here in the kitchen. And so I guess what it means to me is I'm just sharing the love God gave me with different people. You know, that's what my channel means to me.
My channel, I originally started a channel just so that I could comment and talk to other people on YouTube originally. Then I decided to put a little content and I decided that I was going to do some talk about chronic illness and chronic pain because people feel alone in their chronic pain and their chronic illness, and I wanted them to know that they weren't alone. I do need to put more content on, and I'm going to work on that. But it also gave me the opportunity to meet Darlene, and then I came on here, and I love it.
And that's how I met Tracy. That's not one of the questions, but that is that is how I met Tracy because I come across one of her videos, and because of that video, and I don't think it was by chance. You know, God puts people together,
Hmm.
and when I come across her video, the first thing was, "Oh my goodness, she looks like my friend that had passed away." And then I listened to it, and I was like, "Oh, how rude people are hitting her, and she's got a cane." Are you serious? I talk back, you
Hmm.
guys. I talk to the computer when I'm watching people's videos,
Oh, me
and I,
too.
and I think the comment I left was, "There are rude people all over." I think
Hmm.
that
I think that is about what you put, and and we connected from there, and the rest is history. Here we are.
bless your guys' hearts. Okay, where were you born? I was born in California.
I was born in Romeo, Michigan. which is on the other side of the state from where I live now. It's over on the east side of the state by Detroit.
So, all right, we'll go to the next one. Wait, did I say California? Okay. Where are you now? I'm in Alabama.
I'm on the west side of the state in Michigan, in Belmont,
Do,
Michigan.
do the glove.
Oh, you gotta do it the right way. Which hand's gonna be right? This way is the right way, and I live right about here in Michigan.
And where did you live?
And I was born over here.
uh, have you lived anywhere else? That's not one of the things, but
Yeah, I did
okay,
actually.
good. Okay.
We lived. My husband and I lived in Garden City, right by Savannah, Georgia, for 2 years. We moved down there. And we loved the weather, and I did so much better in the weather down there with my pain, but our grandbabies are up here, so here we are, back here.
And my husband and I, he come home from work one day, and um, oh, where are we now? Yeah, I did say Alabama, didn't I? You
Hmm.
guys, I hadn't had enough coffee. Um, so my husband come home from work. It was, I think, 2 weeks after we were married, and he come home from work at the cotton mill, and he said, he got on the phone and called his friend that he used to work with in Atlanta driving a truck, and he said, "Do you have anything that I can drive?" And so he said, "Yeah." He said, "Come on." And he hung up the phone and he said, "Well, I'm headed to Atlanta. You can go or stay. But I'm headed to Atlanta." I said, "Let me pack some stuff." So, I mean,
Hmm.
I packed up my little girl. She was 2 at the time. I packed up her some clothes for her. I packed up some clothes for me, and we headed to Atlanta. I mean, we just boom, we headed to Atlanta. We had to stay in the motel until we found us an apartment. So, you know, that's only, yeah, that's only 3 states that I've lived in.
Isn't that funny that we both lived in Georgia for a while?
I know, and that's where Denise.
We always have so much, every time we talk, we have more and more in common.
That's where Denise lives. She lives somewhere in Georgia
Yeah.
because the weather was kicking both of us. I told you yesterday morning it was this awful drizzle.
Hmm.
It was terrible, and I was in bed, cuddled in bed real good, real warm, and bless her, Denise. If you watch this, um, she was checking on me, and I knew it was rough on her. So she told
Absolutely.
me she's having
That
a
is
rough.
bad when it's cold, when you're not used to it being like that. We get that every year up here, and it's hard when it starts, but I get used to it.
And here we kind of don't.
Hmm.
um, what would your parents have named you if you had been born the opposite sex? I probably probably Johnny. Probably Johnny. That's probably what it would have been. What about you, Tracy? That's a hard
My
one.
mom actually has told me this one.
Oh,
She would have named me Tracy with the Y. If I was a boy, Tracy with an I being a girl. So I'm Tracy with an I.
well, see,
I would have been Tracy no matter what.
and see, when I was a little girl, my favorite toy, and I still have it because there's a picture of me actually in the baby bed, barely sitting up in the baby bed, and I had this little rubber doll, and that was my Johnny boy,
Hmm.
and it's one of those hard rubber toys.
Hmm.
Uh, and I have to say, the tips of his shoes are bitten off. I chewed up everything. I would chew the fingers and toes off my sister's Barbie dolls. Would make her so mad.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Nothing was safe for me. Nothing. Even one of her dolls that was a sit up doll with the frilly dress. And you guys got to realize this was in the, uh, let me see, late
In
60s.
the 60s, yeah.
Late 60s, okay? Because
We
I was
got
still,
we got Vanessa in.
good
Good
morning.
morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you.
Yay, Vanessa, we couldn't sleep.
We couldn't sleep, we're just playing.
Yeah, and we're doing the Leticia challenge of the questions and answers. So, but yeah, so it would have been late 60s. Want a cup of coffee, babe?
Yeah.
It would have been the late 60s, and my sister had that doll that set up. And yeah, I even chewed the toes off of, I chewed the toes off that as well. I don't know how, because that was a hard doll. You guys, that is my
My
husband.
little
Oh,
Brantley
yeah.
chews on everything. He must be related to you too, darling.
Casey did the same thing. Um, he still does. If he's trying to quit smoking, he still does.
Chews on things. Brantley's a chewer. He puts everything in his mouth, chews on everything.
Vanessa,
Vanessa, what kind of coffee do you want?
Vanessa. Okay, what flavor coffee, Vanessa? Um, Vanessa, did you ever get to see the picture finish that I started? The one that you sent me, the necklace of little me. Be careful, Bailey. I wasn't sure if you ever got to see the finished product, but I come across a. I tell Tracy, I go through all.
Mel Mel's on. We get good
Oh,
morning to Mel Mel. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mel Mel. Good morning to you.
okay, you guys pick your cup. Are you serious? You didn't get to see the finished product? Mail, I'll tell you, I had a story. It's in my earliest video. And when I first started going live, Vanessa already knew me through the community. And she danced for her song.
Good morning, Save Robbie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Save Robbie. Good morning to you.
Good
Are you
morning.
surprised, Save Robbie, that here we are, old ladies in the morning?
I am going to get that picture, and it's a very special because Vanessa has been with me a long time, you guys. Let me go get it. Oh.
Good morning. We couldn't sleep, so we were doing Leticia's question challenge. So we've been kind of just answering the questions as we went along, and now we're gonna have a little sidetrack, and we'll go back to the questions. We'll be all right.
Yep. All right. There is a very early I think one of my first or second videos. I said, well, I'm going to draw a picture of me and what it was like for me to be a child, and it touched Vanessa, and Vanessa sent me. Oh, she sent me a necklace. I was trying to go big, and Vanessa, that's the finished. That's it. You saw the first scratches of how I wanted it, but that is me. That is, uh, that's the wings that surrounded me during that time, that comforted me. That's my nanny's dresser. And the way my family would behave and cause me to hide out. And That's what this represents. This was the hardest thing, and Tracy knows how it took me a
Mm-hmm.
long time,
Took
you
you a
guys.
long time to do that, but it was worth
This
it.
this took me forever. And Casey wanted, because this part stayed black. It was hard for me. I cried when I did the little girl. I cried because that's me. I would hide under things when the fighting would begin in my household when I
That's
was little.
hilarious. When you have that's one of the other things that we have in common. When my mom and my stepdad would fight and yell, they were very verbal fighters and loud, and I would go in my room and hide under my pillow. Put my head
Yep.
under my pillow and hide.
And I would hide under furniture. So Casey said, "Well, Mom, then do that after picture of you." But I never could. Liz Ann helped me with the wings. She said, "Just do them and don't overthink it." So then I was like, no. I almost put words hurt in the mirror in the black, and I'm like, no, it's a shattered mirror, and it's it's I kind of shattered out of it. So anyway, Vanessa, that is I wanted you to see it because Vanessa used to be on my she was with me.
Isn't that amazing how we all? I was always so self-conscious that I grew up with that fighting all the time that I was so self-conscious about that Wright and I was always I didn't want to fight with him in front of our kids because I didn't want them to feel the same thing I felt. And I think in the long run that has helped our marriage because we don't fight. We do
Well,
talk. Oh, we do eventually. Oh, now he's saying, "Oh, shut up." We do too. We we don't agree on everything every day, but we don't really fight, and we talk things through eventually, and we're fine.
well, it was kind of rough in our household for mine and Kevin's for a long time, but I wanted things to be different. We didn't treat the children the way I was treated. But the necklace, Robbie, that Vanessa gave me, it says, "Though she be little, she be fierce." And I wore it forever, but whenever I'd dye my hair, I'd take it off. But that is one of my favorite necklaces. Though she be little, she be fierce, and I love it. Um,
Mhm.
so let me see. We went, okay. What does your channel mean? Where were you born? Where are you now? What would your parents have named you? Let me see
Yeah, we
what
did
Mel
that.
Mel said. Mel Mel, yeah, hide in the pants. Girl, I would hide just anywhere,
Hmm.
anywhere. Um, all right. What is your eye color? Tracy, I'll let you do that in first because mine's nothing simple about me.
There's nothing simple about mine either. Mine is hazel, technically, is what I call it. But it's more. Some days it's more brown looking, and some days it's more hazel looking. So it's brown hazel, hazel brown.
Um, I think Tracy more than anybody has seen different shades of my eyes because I'd get real close to show like what my eye makeup looks like. I think today, I don't know. Do they kind of look blue today?
Yeah, they do.
See, I have no makeup on. This is what I look like. And Mel worried one day about my iron. But yeah, they're blue. And then the picture of the up close picture of me, of my thumbnail, is basically it was not filtered. So my eyes in that was kind of a gray. They go from green to blue to gray.
Good
Ooh,
morning, Aaliyah. Good morning to you. Good morning, Aaliyah. Good morning to you.
welcome, Aaliyah. And
Robbie said his parents almost named him Daryl. I can't imagine you being a Daryl, Robbie. You're a Robbie.
I don't know. Okay, yes, I am. And Vanessa, I'm gonna double check and make sure we're still connected because I tell you what, YouTube has unconnected me to people. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You guys check out Vanessa, her beautiful butterflies. Didn't I send you the butterfly jar, Vanessa? Okay. Who? All right. Well, thank you, Aaliyah. Aaliyah, what color are your eyes? Male, male. Let me see. Male, male. What color? Yours green to blue. Robbie's yours are brown, aren't they? What color are yours, Robbie? You guys, my husband's. I love his color of eyes. Good morning, Myra.
Good
Sing.
morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you.
Oh, what did you in vino?
Yep, Robbie's eyes are brown.
In vino veratus? Did you sing to them?
Oh no. Good morning in vino. Good morning to you. In morning. Good morning in vino. Good morning to you.
And I was not. She's new here. Welcome, welcome. I just gave you some love. You guys give her some
I'm gonna
love.
do the same.
Dark brown and brown. My husband's are are green, but yet they have more yellow. So I've never seen eyes like his before. He's got
Whites
V,
are very blue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue.
and my husband's is the prettiest shade of a yellow green. I love them. I love them. Um, oh no, Vanessa. Thelma lost. It's so slow.
Aww,
Thelma lost
a
a
beloved family
family.
member.
I will put her
Aww.
on. I'll put her on the list. You guys, I went down through this morning all my comments because the puppy woke me up too early. Um, I went down through all of my comments, so I always do that. Make sure that I don't overlook somebody's comment. And I found I come across, Mama Ray Ray when she joined my channel and left me a comment, and I let her know that I had her on the prayer list from November 9th for the death of her cousin. So, you know, I just wanted to let her know that she meant something, and I tried to
Good.
touch base.
We got Howlin' Fun. Good morning. Howlin' Fun RV Adventures. Good morning to you. Good morning, Howlin' Fun RV Adventures. Good morning to you.
Dana. Dana. That's Dana.
Dana. Dana. Good morning to Dana.
Oh, okay. Let's find another. Okay, we did what colors are eyes. What is your favorite candle scent?
Mm. What is yours?
Mine has to be something kind of a citrusy, but it really has to be something. I don't know. Me and Casey will stand and smell different candles. I cannot go in to a place that's all candles because if I go in somewhere and the
Oh,
smells are too
yeah.
much, I have to come out and then I have a headache. Oh,
Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
all right, Jennifer, what's your favorite candle smell? Let me see. Memo vanilla, Vanessa
Good morning,
spice, and
Lori's
Bria.
Crochet Corner. Good morning to you. Good morning, Lori. Good morning to you.
Lori, I played. I know at least three of your um,
Uh, Eric Q Song. Good morning, Eric Garcia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Eric Garcia. Good morning to you.
You guys, I really didn't think you. I thought me and Tracy were just going to talk to ourselves.
I know. I started writing this down on the and look. Oh, you can't see me.
Oh, yeah, I can. Wait.
I started writing way down here at the bottom
Oh,
of the page because I thought, well, we just have a few people on. I'm going to have to turn the page here in a minute.
and me and her sung to each
Good
other.
morning, Amaro, too. Good morning to you. Good morning, Amara, too. Good morning to you.
But yes, Lori, I come in here from time to time. Let me make sure, Amori, I have got you. I come in here a few times to make sure that you were still playing because I know you need your hours. We talked about that. She needs her hours, and um, I need some more subs, but I ain't even worried about it. This morning we couldn't sleep. If I'd known all you guys be on here, I would have done my eyebrows, but that's okay.
Pomegranate is Myra's favorite
Ooh.
candle scent. That's one of my favorite ones,
So
too.
hazel eyes and pomegranate. I have to
I
smell
have to
them.
be careful with candle scents because Rain is very sensitive to scents.
I am. And me and Casey one day, we were sniffing candles, and oh, so Lori's almost at 300. Oh, two. You have. She only has 295 hours. Okay.
Good morning, Danielle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning to you. And no, Vanessa, it really doesn't take me any time to stop singing it. I just sing when I'm on, don't when I'm not. Well, I do. I Ryan's
Oh,
Ryan's making me out to be a liar because that is kind of true. I do. I have a tendency to just sometimes I just burst into song, just singing whatever I feel like singing.
Danielle Marie. I just showed you some love. I didn't. So there you go. There you go. But yeah, I couldn't sleep. So, well, me and Casey's in Kroger, and we're smelling these candles, and all of a sudden he says, Mom, this smells like Uncle Aubrey. And that's my brother
Uh,
that passed away when I was 30 and he was 34. And he said, Mom, this smells like Uncle Aubrey. So he hands a candle to me, and I'm sniffing it. And then he sniffs. I said, Casey, what are they going to think when two people are standing in the Kroger aisle crying over
Crying and
sniffing a
sniffing candles.
candle? But yes, we can't find that smell since.
Good morning to April. Good morning to you. Good morning to April. Good morning to
Oh,
you.
wait, let me look at April like Casey. She can come on early this morning, but snap, she can't come on early other days for me. I'm just saying. Wait, I'm just saying, April. That's what I'm saying. And you guys, that is where Casey is. She came
Oh,
and took
too
him
funny.
away. Oh my, she come and took him away. Oh, her dogs are howl. Dana, do the dogs howl when Tracy sings?
Oh, too funny.
Okay, what's the next question? Can you cook? Tracy, can you cook?
I cook
Not are
better.
we able, not are we able now, but
I cook better now than I did when my poor children were young and had to eat the stuff I cooked. But once I became disabled back in the day, there wasn't a lot to watch. There was all the soap operas and stuff, so I would watch um, the cooking channels. So I did learn to cook and learn to get more adventurous, and so I do cook more now. Good morning, just Sandy. Good morning to you. Good morning, just Sandy. Good morning to you.
just Sandy, where's just
Just
Sandy?
Sandy. She's way up at the top of my chat.
Goodness gracious, how did you slip in? Because I'm trying to read Bougie Bear and I keep reading what she says, and I was seeing Uber Eats because my eyes jump and I'm like, what? She's something Uber Eats. Uh oh. Bailey, quit. She's making a cat squeal. Yes, Mel Mel, that would be great if you would put people's links in there. I think that's one of the things now I can't do, because once I get to 1,000, they could come back and look at. They could come.
Danielle loves cooking. Do
I
you, can you cook, Darlene?
Yes, I am. I am a great cook from scratch type of person. But there's now some of the things that the family loves that I cook, I have to have help. I mean, Casey, because when I talk about the best thing, I think they love the chili, but they really, really love my Brunswick stew, which I don't put no hog head. I'm from Alabama, but there ain't no hog head coming near my. That's just nasty. Um, but I use Boston butt chicken and hamburger meat. And then
Mm-hmm.
that's how I do it. Casey took some to Bougie Bear. Bougie Bear, you tell them, what do you think of my Brunswick stew? But it's in a pot like this, a huge pot, and I can't manage it. So Casey, he has to stir it and he
Yeah.
has to do the hard work for me. Um, but I do. I love to cook, and that's one of the things that breaks my heart is that I am not able. See, oh, let me highlight that.
Heck yeah. It was delicious. Yum.
Okay, what's my sign? Libra.
I'm Aquarius.
Love you. All right, I'm waiting. What's your guys' sign?
I'm Aquarius
And
and Darlene's
I
Libra.
say your guys' because you guys. I'm from.
Scorpio. Eric's a
Okay,
Scorpio.
let me see. We gonna wait a
Steve
minute.
Robbie's a Gemini.
Gemini, Pisces, Danielle Marie, Bougie Bear. I don't know what that sign
I know.
is.
Jennifer, you're a Virgo. My husband's a Virgo too. And Sandy and I are both Aquarius. All right,
So what's
Sandy.
May? What's the end of May? I don't know because that's what my husband Casey and my daughter is. So I don't know whatever the last of May is. Bougie Bear,
Sagittarius,
just
Virgo,
say I don't know what that.
Scorpio, she said.
Okay,
Scorpio.
thank you. Thank you, April. I was going to say you the M sign.
Mel said Taurus question mark.
Oh, Robbie? What's your birthday? Robbie, what's your birthday?
What's your
Robbie,
birthday? What's your
go
birthday?
Robbie. This what happened.
Gemini is May, June. You're probably a Gemini.
You got this. What happens when the dog and cat wakes me up at the end of like 4 o'clock and my back starts hurting. Wow, my husband's the 21st. No, the 20th, and Casey's is the 27th, and my daughter's is the 31st. Boom, boom, boom. One birthday, we used to have a pool party. Boom, boom, knock it
Mm-hmm.
out all at one thing. So, wow, look
Eric
at
said his girlfriend is a Gemini and she's got the evil twin. That's funny.
well, look, I can't really go by that because I'm a Libra and the Libra is in balance. Maybe that's why I got the two hamsters in my head.
Yeah.
Okay. What scares you about getting old? I'm already there.
I'm already there. You know what scares me about
Yeah.
getting old is I know that as I get older, I'm gonna end up being in a wheelchair more permanently, and I don't want to get there, but I know that that is in my future. That is why when we build our deck, we have to build it with a ramp because we know that's going to happen. I already use a rolling walker part of the time, so.
Um,
Good morning to Karen. Good morning to you. Good morning to
oh,
Karen. Good morning to
you
you.
guys, this is my sister-in-law, but she's my little sister. This is
Aw.
Mama's daughter, you guys. So
Yay!
you guys show Karen
I just
love.
showed Karen some love.
And I got to make Karen a moderator. Make sure. Let me make sure that I am. Let me make sure that I am on your channel. No.
Yes, Jennifer, this is the 19 questions we've been kind of just going down through. Seeing now we're getting everybody's answers, and it's kind of nice.
Okay, Karen. I'm number 9. Mail. Throw out my sister-in-law's.
Eric wants to be a silver fox when he gets old.
I'm sure you are. The inability to take care. Yeah, well, Jennifer, we just kind of decided. It was just me and Tracy, so we just decided to answer questions to each other. Oh, she sung to me, and I sung to her this morning. She clapped, and then I clapped.
Yep.
Um,
I think Save Robbie said losing loved ones, and that does bother me too, because I know that like my mom and my aunt that I'm really close to, they're not getting any younger, and I worry that someday I'm going to have to live without them.
um, Bougie don't care about no doggone wrinkles. And then if you lose your memory, you won't remember you got wrinkles.
That's right. If you lose your memory, you won't remember that you're upset about it. So
Um, I guess I could just say the inability to take care of myself. Ah, look, because
women are fierce. Yeah.
you're fierce. This is my little sister. She's fierce, you guys. She is fierce. All right. What is the last thing you bought? Groceries? Coffee?
Um. Oh, Mel. Mel said she's scared for Joshy's future. Aw, that breaks my heart.
No.
That's the
Mel
last thing I
Mel.
bought. The last thing, probably cigarettes.
Oh,
But I
Myra.
didn't buy them. Right did. Does that count?
Yes.
Right goes out and does all of our stuff.
Uh, Shampoo and conditioner, groceries for Vanessa. Myra,
Eric got a
oh,
new phone.
Myra, she worries about the increasing cost of hemorrhoid cream. You nut. But yeah, Jennifer, your kids are going to be fine. You know, your kids will end up taking care of you. I've seen on your
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, and I see your kids are close to you, and
Yeah.
but you guys, I know we worry about our kids, but there comes a point that the kids become
Derek
our
is
parents.
on. Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you. Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you. Derek said a lost friend, and I've already been through my childhood best friend and my adult best friend. So friend wise, I've been through some rough ones.
All right, let me see. Good morning, my friend, NASCAR.
NASCAR man 3345.
All right, Daniela Marie got a new winter coat. That's the last thing she bought. Okay, let me see. What is your favorite holiday? I'm sorry, you guys. It's Halloween. I'm sorry. I love Christmas. Because of what it stands for. But I have to say, Halloween
I love
is most
Christmas
fun.
because of what it stands for, but you know what? I have to say I think silly, but I think Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday.
Well,
I always liked
see,
when my kids were younger. I used to love to do like a big Valentine dinner and get them like some Valentine candies and stuff like that. And
you guys see what Casey said about growing old, me growing old.
the increasing cost of Shady Pines.
Yeah, boy, this is Shady Pines right here.
Yeah,
And
everybody check out NASCAR Man 3345.
none of them. How
Vanessa, I
can
don't think I'm romantic, but I don't know. I must be because Valentine's Day really is my favorite.
Derek? How can no holiday be your favorite, or is all of them your favorite? Is all of them your favorite? Is there really a national?
Squirrel Appreciation Day.
I mean, there probably is.
There's a National Everything Day.
Okay. What is your guilty pleasure? Chocolate. Chocolate and coffee. Okay, I'm just saying it.
Coffee and cigarettes.
Okay. That was easy. But now we're going to let you guys answer it. What is your guilty pleasure? No, Mel, that's because he's on with Bougie Bear. He is on with Bougie Bear.
Vanessa's is chocolate. Come on, you
And,
guys. What's your guilty pleasure?
and if you guys start seeing me putting crazy things in the chat, Casey knows my login information.
Champagne and caviar, Eric. You crack me up. Mel, Mel and I are spirit twins. Coffee and cigarettes. Uh-oh.
All right, let me see.
Right side M&M's.
Yes, we know Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels.
Scallops wrapped in bacon. That sounds
Do
delicious.
you know I'm not a seafood person, and isn't scallops considered
Yeah,
seafood? I believe I could get down with some scallops wrapped in bacon. I really
I
think I
could eat
could.
anything wrapped in bacon.
Oh, Vanessa, we're both Libras. See there? See there? We're connected, and I'm glad we back
Danielle's
connected.
guilty pleasure is nachos. Hmm.
Oh, now I love some nachos. We know what Mama's guilty pleasure is.
Cheetos.
Cheetos and Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, you hear that? We got your mama down pat, and I bought her a
Cheetos.
big old bag of her Cheetos. Okay, I'm still wanting to see some more guilty play. All right, Karen, what's yours? I want to see what yours is, Karen. I don't even know why you up this early, girl. She works 2 jobs, you guys. Plus, she makes quilts. You guys got to check her out because you guys just got to check her out. She does, she's an artist. She does quilts. She does jars. She does it all. Plus, works 2 jobs. What show do you binge watch? Uh oh.
Wait, look what Casey said. His
Yeah,
guilty pleasure is sweetened condensed milk and Justin Bieber.
Casey
LOL.
Crawley. I'm doing the look. I'm doing the Medea meme.
Mm-mm-mm.
But you guys, he is not kidding about the. This is what I do for his birthday every year. Well, I don't. A couple of times I would get condensed sweet milk, light a candle, and then put it on the top of it and present him that for his birthday cake. And he would get so excited. So that's easy. Blacklist, Garcia. Oh, yeah. Blacklist.
What do you like to binge watch,
Oh,
Darlene?
we binge watch it all. When Blacklist comes back out on Netflix, we watch it from beginning to end, all seasons. Um, what else? Right now, we're watching again Criminal Minds. When Kevin
Mm-hmm.
gets sleepy, I have to put on Forensic Files. So I know that's a weird thing to go sleep to, but
Derek says Cash Cab. That's how Derek gets all of his trivia knowledge. He binge watches Cash Cab. There you go. The only thing I ever like
Cremora.
binge watch, I did binge watch Grey's Anatomy because I didn't watch it from
Oh,
the beginning, but now I do love to watch it. So I
I
did go
love it.
back and binge watch from the beginning, and I binge watched um the the first part of The Crown. So now I'm excited that the next season's coming out. So
I need to start that from the beginning. Kevin won't watch it, but it's
I
something
like
I
that.
will. When you say Cremora, are you talking about the Cremora Vanessa, like what they used to have creamer? The not it's not creamy, but it's like powdery. Is that what you're talking about? Because I think that's what my mom and them used to get. So uh, Danielle Marie says anything Disney with her kids. Yeah, see,
Aw.
I don't have little ones now, Danielle. Hey, back in the day, we'd binge watch Shrek, or there was different things me and my kids used to binge watch. Grey's Anatomy also. Yeah, when the new one comes out, we go all the way back and watch everything. Yes, see, Vanessa, I used to like that too. I would eat that as well. I would
That's
go in
crazy.
there. It just was a
Listen to
weird
me. That's
taste.
crazy.
I know. Okay. What item do you never leave the house without? My pants.
Darlene, did you ever watch The Paradise on Netflix?
The Paradise? I don't think so, but I'll write that down because Keelan don't like everything I like. Um, oh, thank you, Myra.
I don't leave the house without a lot. My phone, a cane.
Well, we don't. I don't have. I don't have a phone. I have a phone, but it's only used for Wi-Fi. When you have to cut down things, you
Hmm.
have to decide. It important.
Good
This
morning, PK Strange. Good morning to you. Good morning, PK Strange. Good morning to you.
PK, I am checking to make sure that I have you. I
I am
do. I
too.
do. And she has the beautiful purple hair, you guys.
I just got her. Showed her
I
some love.
this and this always changes. This is all I need. This just has my money and
Yeah.
coupons. So this is a Ipsy bag, you guys, and I change it out. And I mean, this is supposed to be a makeup bag, but this feels so good.
Hmm.
Some of them just don't really appeal to me, but this one does. Let me see. All right, PK, we're answering some questions off of 19 questions about me challenge, but we're making it about all of us. All right, where do we leave off? Are you an evening or a morning person?
I'm
Morning.
definitely mourning.
I used to not be. I used to couldn't get up, but getting up and going to work for 10 years very early caused me to be a morning person. Plus pain.
I used to never be a morning person, but I am now because I just can't sleep in with the pain with laying. I wake up every day early.
Myra, I just get shirts that you just can't tell. My fibro makes it to where um, that's one of the things that feels like I am tortured in. So I try to wear shirts that you just can't tell. I mean, I'm just being real. Yes, because NASCAR man's always with us. He's always with us. Derek, if you wanted to come on, I could send you the link for sure. Okay, let me see what we can. What we can't. Are you a morning person? Okay. What's
Yeah,
your
it is a good
favorite?
thing that I wake up. I'm grateful that I do wake up every day, but
What is your favorite movie genre? That's hard for me because, all right, we like crime stuff, Peaky Blinders on Netflix, Criminal Minds, stuff like that. But if it's just me, if it, I like things sometimes like Hallmark movies. If it's
mm,
just me and like Keegan's not home, oh, you guys, if you have not checked out, and I've done said this one time, um, Mary Poppins Returns, I think. I like stuff like that, and The Crown, like you said.
yeah.
I
I
like.
like history. I love history, and I like romantic comedies, and I like a good tearjerker every now and then.
Yeah, Rayan, hey, hun.
Good
What?
morning to Rayan. Good morning to you. Good morning to Rayan. Good morning to you.
Okay, but oh, you probably come down with what I got, and I caught it from Tracy.
Yeah, true
Sto-
story.
Stomach bug. You guys better be careful. Oh, you're fine,
Good
Robbie.
morning to Four Speed and Green Organic Love. Good morning to Four Speed and Green Organic Love.
I want Tracy. I want you to look at yesterday's comment that we got, but it was you too. So when these comments are left on our channel,
Mm-hmm.
it's both of us, and that was such a sweet comment from yesterday. I will watch it. I see. I can sit in here and watch it from the computer, and while Kevin's watching football, he'll be watching football today. So I'll be checking out different channels, you guys. And you guys, Jennifer's trying to grow her channel too. So whoever's throwing links, if you guys could help some of
Good
these.
morning to Pat. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you. And good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning
Oh,
to you.
yay! And you guys throw some of those links out there. You guys throw some because we can't. I mean, once I hit 1,000 and I'm monetized, Robbie, you're already there.
I
Isn't
have not, Robbie, seen the new Judy movie, but I bet it is good.
is it on Netflix? You guys, I just have to watch Netflix. I I love, yes, PK. I love stuff like that, or I go back to a sappy, movie. I
Mhm.
and
The Notebook
cry.
is my favorite movie of all time. It makes me cry every time.
Did you see the next one after that, or the book? I don't even know if they made a movie after that. But there's a sequel to the Notebook, and oh my gosh, it made
Really?
me cry. Yes, there's another book. It made me cry. It was so good. Um, Heck, Robbie, our neighbors are like true crime. Oh, Jennifer, Casey will tell you, it's like true crime stepping out there on our front porch now. Oh, I love anything by what's the he does all of the sappy movies. Nicholas
Nicholas
Spark.
Sparks. Yeah.
Any movie
All of
that
those. Yeah.
I've
Those
read, all
books
of
and
his.
those movies are just, those
I
are
love
good
all of his
tearjerkers.
books.
I gotta quick grab some more coffee. I'll be
I
right
know.
back.
I've done talked my coffee cold. Rain Man. I love Rain Man. I do. I love that one too. You guys throwing out some great stuff out there. So you guys, I finally went past the 800s. I'm in the 900s now, you guys. So you guys think of me today, and we'll say prayers, and um,
Definitely.
we're gonna get it when we get it, and it will be God getting it for us. Mel. Uh oh. If Robbie said don't go there, I better not go there. So let me see what else. What's good in your life right now? My family.
My family, for sure.
And I would have to say having you guys.
My family, and yeah, the morning show gives me pleasure every day, gives me a few laughs, and
We're able to pray for people. We're able to laugh with people. I've cried with people.
mm-hmm.
I'll check them out,
Robbie,
NASCAR.
his hamster.
Aw,
You're so sweet.
she bites though. Her name's Sandra. He says she's ferocious sometimes.
Vanessa, your beloved husband. My husband is,
Oh,
as of yesterday, happy anniversary.
yes, yes. See, I had to look over here. Okay, 48 years, Vanessa. That is wonderful. I'm only on 33.
Ray and I have been married 31.
Well, I always say 33. Yeah, it's coming up on 33, but we've been together since 86. I met him in 86. So, oh, thank you, Forrest B. Thank you.
What's the question, April, is what's good in your life right now?
Oh, she better say Casey because Casey's sitting right beside her. But yeah, oh,
Aw,
25 years, Dana. That is wonderful. That is wonderful.
that is awesome.
Yes, Jennifer. What's good in your life, Jennifer? I bet it's your babies, your children.
Eric, you're so silly. A bag of cookies makes me smile.
Oh, yeah. I ate a.
April says her children, and yeah, she guesses Casey. Oh, you're so funny, April.
Oh, Casey.
Derek said 22 years in 2 weeks for him and Dina. Awesome.
Yeah, I love wifey. That's what I call Dina. I call Dina my wifey. And Keevan's like a brother to him, and he calls Casey his little brother.
Hmm.
Oh, Jennifer. I said it has to be her children.
Too funny.
Hi. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Casey, you're going to have to explain the difference to me.
I'm definitely an extrovert.
Uh,
I talk to anybody and everybody, and I don't hold anything back.
okay.
I'll tell you my whole life story if you want to sit and listen.
Casey, I guess Casey and I are both.
Yes, we can celebrate not being married, April. Some people are happy that way.
I I Jennifer, like Jennifer said, I guess I'm both. Sometimes there's some things I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I put out more now about my feelings and my thoughts since I started doing this, and it's helped this um, because everything was so compacted for
Hmm.
all of my life until I started doing this. And then I got fuzz in my coffee, but you know what? It's my fuzz. It's fuzz. I don't care. It's fuzz from my house. I'm just going to drink my coffee. I shouldn't even said I was picking fuzz out of my coffee because you guys wouldn't have known. See, I should have been introvert about that little thing. Mel Mel is an introverted extrovert.
Good morning to J-Bad. Good morning to you. Good morning to J-Bad. Good morning to you.
Good morning, J Bad. He is at 163, you guys. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome,
S
J-Bad.
I L. SIL.
Good morning to Tommy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tommy. Good morning to you.
With Tommy, I wouldn't have been up this early. Where's Tommy at on my? Okay, the cat was acting crazy and woke the dog up. Then my back got to hurting, and then the dog kept getting up, and then she wanted out. So I just said, "The heck with it, I'm up." I think it was what Tracy about. I don't even
About
know
an
when
hour
I.
ago. We've been on for 59 minutes, so
Yeah, so butt crack of dawn is when they started their mess. So, all right.
aw. Read what Vanessa wrote about you.
She's goofy.
Hey,
You ought to be ashamed.
I
Why?
know.
Why?
Yes, Vanessa. You're not going to believe this, Rain, but this is what Vanessa said. She said, I've seen you grow emotionally and smile more since you have done your YouTube. I remember you sitting in the back in the dark.
Yep,
Yeah,
not saying anything.
You're
yeah.
so goofy.
That's all right. That's
I
because
am
she has a
goofy.
three-legged hamster.
I am goofy.
It's freaking 7 o'clock in the morning, dear.
Hey,
You can laugh. It's all good.
It is. It is. Oh. But thank
all
you,
right.
Vanessa. Yes, you and you guys, Vanessa and Mothership Products, they do remember when Casey, even when Casey first started Porch Church back when it was on his other channel, and I went from the bedroom, my bedroom, then I'd go in his room. And I remember the first time he asked me a question about a religious based thing, and afterward I cried. I mean, I was so uncomfortable that um, I was on camera talking about something to do with my religious beliefs, and afterward I bust out crying. He said, "Mom, I'm sorry." But thank you. I'm fierce with my beliefs, Vanessa. Thank you, and welcome back. I'm glad to see your beautiful face back in mine and Casey's life. I really do. Derek. Derek has his sidekick that speaks up in the background too. And then what is it, Derek? I have one that does throws the little signs up when I'm
Yeah.
in bed. Let me see what the next one is. What is your biggest accomplishment? Um, my children. My children.
My biggest accomplishment is, yeah, I would have to definitely say my kids. My kids and my marriage. A lot
Yeah.
of people in my family didn't stay married for long or had multiple marriages, and I've been married to the same man all the way through.
Well, I
Your
really,
sobriety, that's something you should definitely be proud of every single day, Jennifer. I'm very
yes,
proud of you for that.
yep. Um, but Vanessa, I'm glad you are,
Mhm.
and we have you on the prayer list. And I tell people, pray for you and your husband because it's not just what he's going through. You two are a
Mhm.
team, and it's what you're going through together.
Absolutely.
Um,
You're always welcome to just watch, Vanessa, whenever you can. That does not bother us at all. We like to sing. I like to sing to everybody and make sure that they know that they're welcome. But if you're more comfortable just watching sometimes because you're busy doing other things, that's okay too.
and Danielle said her daughter, she's autistic and had come so far over the years. Is anybody out there? Do you know? Oh, she does the autistic channel now with her child. I can see her in my head. Derek, her and her son. She does the bandana perfect. Rosie's Closet. Is it Rosie's Closet?
Uh, r-
You guys help me. Is it Rosie's
hang on.
Closet?
Yeah, Rosie's Closet, Crystal.
Crystal. Um, who was it? Okay, Daniela Marie. Was somebody drop Rosie's link? She does the show, Danielle, with her son. He's autistic, and they do like I think it's one day a week, and they do like he's on cam and she's on cam, and they kind of do
Aw.
a show
Put
together.
Four Speed said, "Proud I've accepted the Lord into my life, and Miss Norgus, you and Tracy are the reason." Aw,
Well,
thank you, Four Speed, for letting us know that.
that is, that touches my heart because, we start out many times before we come live and we ask if there's only one soul out there somewhere that accepts Christ in their life, then that's what we've been doing this for.
Yep. If we
You
can
know,
just touch one person.
oh, Vanessa, that's wonderful.
Very
You
cool.
Thank you for speed. You know, that is, like I said, this was going to start out as an arts and craft, and that's what my intro shows. And I need to do a new intro. But it's, God has remolded this channel so many times since I started. And
Mhm.
I told Tracy what last night I said my our cheerleader squad, but we we do what we tell you. We truly believe. My faith is something that if I did not have force speed, I wouldn't be here today. God has he has really watched over me and had his
Aw.
angels watch over me.
Mel, Joshy's going to be okay. I just feel it in my soul when you do talk about Joshy. I already love your little boy, and I think he's amazing, and I don't even know him. Other than he likes my singing, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, so go check out. You guys check out Rosie's Closet because, I mean, her son is high functioning, but he is so intelligent. He explains what it feels like to be him. And
Hmm.
I watched the two of them, and it's amazing. And for speed, it is amazing when I tell my husband that's like Pat. She is in Singapore. Then we have somebody that comes on from India. I forget her name, but she's the one that would have to do a sand angel. I we talked about that. She
Yeah.
she said she'd have to get out there and do a sand angel because they don't ever have snow. I could see that, Vanessa. That would have been hard.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you, you guys, for throwing links out because, like I said, I don't know. I don't know half the stuff that they say that YouTube's going to be doing. I've got to read
Hmm.
up on it some more. Okay. Uh-oh.
Was that the end of our
At the
questions?
very end says, and that was the whole 19 questions, you guys. And at the end, quick cat, it says, and thank you for being my tag team. Yes, thank you for being my tag team. Well, Leticia, somebody throw out Leticia's link. Somebody throw out Leticia's link. Let me. Leticia does. She sells scarves. She does all kind of things,
Hmm.
and that is what she did. And we. Let me see.
Vanessa's son was born in 1970. I can see that they
Oh
didn't
yeah.
have a lot of the research and a lot of the things that they have now for people with special needs.
Oh, four speed. When you go all the way back. You'll hear me and Tracy sing to each other.
Yeah. We had a little sing to each other in the beginning. It was just us. We really didn't think that there would be very many people come on, and I had to turn the page.
Myra, I could see in 1971, but you know how difficult because in 71 I was in the first grade, and and oh, you can't see Leticia's link. Let me pull it back up. Let me pull it up and then I can share it. Where's Leticia? But back when I was in school, they had like a special education class.
I think Leticia's, isn't it just her
Here's
her name is her?
YouTube. No, she's got a long one, so I've got it here. Well, that's the question page. Let me go to her page. That was the Q&A. Okay, here's her shorter. Okay. Okay. Here is Leticia's page.
There we go. She's the one who tagged Darlene in the 19 questions that we shared, and instead of tagging someone, we shared it out and had a little chit chat about all of our 19 questions.
But yeah, when I was in school, when we moved from California to out here, my best friend, she would have been, I guess, would have been considered autistic. Um, I can see that with some of her actions, but she would have been functioning enough that she can drive and stuff like that. But she was, you know, my best friend, and I could see they just didn't know back then what that was,
Mm-hmm.
and there might not be more now. Like some people say, all these kids are that way now, but I think they classified them different back when we had actual classes that were for special education in our high schools and you know elementary, junior high, and high school. They had special classes.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Okay, I see the I hate the way this is not okay.
That's what I think that a lot of people that were like autistic, especially people that have autism that were slow to be verbal or nonverbal, were probably um, just classed with some kind of mental retardation or something,
Yeah,
whatever they called it back then. I mean, that's
but
not the
they
politically correct thing to say now, but that's probably what they did call it, and they just lumped them into one category. And
They did, and but now where I went to school, Myra, we did have they did have special education teachers. But I can remember in elementary, and I guess it would be I can't say the word Asperger's, where this boy I knew, he would always have about 10 pencils, and every morning he would walk up to the teacher's desk where we'd have to sharpen the pencils. Oh, God, you know, Casey, this was Stone Age. We had to do that. But he would be there while we would be standing in line, and he would do sharpen one, look at it, blow it. Sharpen another one, look at it, blow it. And he would do that with all of his pencils, and everybody would be waiting. And you know that he got made fun of and he got picked on, and so I didn't understand him until I started riding the bus with him. And then he and I would have conversations, and he was very intelligent. And
mm-hmm.
I didn't know that, of course, when we played on the playground. I learned it by riding the bus and talking with them, and very much. Vanessa remembers that too.
Yep. And
Oh,
you know what? The whole thing when you were saying that he would sharpen it, look at it, blow it. And the thing is, didn't we all do that? We'd sharpen our pencil and you blow off the shavings because there would always be like some shavings still on there or whatever when you pull it out.
but not 10.
Yeah, not pin, but
Well, good, Danielle. That's good. I had a 3-year old little girl at my daycare that I really wondered about, um, but she graduated high school and everything. But I kind of wondered at the time. See, Casey's kind of OCD, and somebody was talking about uh, things they like to do, and one of them was clean house. And when I saw that a person new that I sub to, I put in the chat. I said, "We are so much alike, except for the cleaning house." I said, I am unable to clean my house now, but I have a son that has OCD, so it kind of works out. So you know, it's a great subject. I guess we don't know how we got on the subject, but it's a great thing to talk about because you guys are moms that are struggling with your kids,
right.
and it's something no matter what their difficulty is and what part of their difficulty is in their life at what age. Um, as mothers, we worry. We worry about our kids. Mine are grown. I mean,
I
what?
was still worried though, even
Yeah,
when they're grown.
37, 34, and Casey's 30. And all three of them have different things in their life that they battle. So,
Hmm.
well, you guys, I do that. We get quiet when we're looking at
Yeah,
the.
when we're reading the chat.
And
Danielle,
you
that is special that she did eventually.
see, I did daycare for about 14 years, so I come across all different types of children. There was one little
Hmm.
boy that would get so angry, and we had the table in there that was like it was extra long, but it was made of wood. And that little boy was 3, and he would get so angry and just pick up that table and just knock it over. And I told my friend that owned the daycare, I said, look, he needs to go up with the 3-year olds. The 2 years olds are afraid of him. And it's getting to where they're upset. He needs to go in the 3-year old room. Bless his heart, when they put him in the 3-year old room, he wanted me.
Aw.
He would cry and he wanted me. So they brought him back in there, and I would have to calm him down.
Hmm.
Bless him.
Aw. Thanks, Mel Mel. Tell
Thank
Joshy that Miss Tracy said good night.
And you have a good evening, Tracy. Mel Mel. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Vanessa, there's a young man. He has Down syndrome. He works at our Kroger store, and he lost his mom. And he was telling me about it because every now and then I'll say, "Well, how's your mom and dad?" And he told me about his mom, and I'll ask about his dad. And I wonder sometimes. He works now. He works. Um, Mel lives. Let me see. Mel, I think, lives in the UK. Mel, don't you live in the UK? Okay. So see, he works, and this young man does. He don't drive. He can't drive or anything like that. Good morning, my pixie chicken.
Western Australia, that's right. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Western Australia is where Mel Mel lives.
So yeah, so we've had a little bit between Australia, and Singapore this morning. I bet everybody wondered, wait, it is not Friday or Monday. What are they doing?
hmm
Well,
We're just having a little fun.
I
We were
blame
up.
I blame it on the cat. I mean, now she's up there where the towels go. She's just wanting to get in trouble today, you guys. Oh, Vanessa lives in the
The
Everglades.
Everglades. That'd
I
be
wish me and
interesting.
I wish me and Kevin could visit the Everglades because I really want to see an alligator for real.
Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you for stopping by. And we do that now. We do this Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. So if you ever want to just come in and listen to us chit chat, come on back. And I hope everybody showed her some love. You guys show each other some love. Everybody does different things on their shows. Jennifer, you started back doing your auctions. Vanessa does. Vanessa, are you able to? Let me see. Do any of your auctions? Good morning, Siosa.
Destiny said that she's confused. She woke up and thought it was during the week, thought she missed some days. Vanessa said that we're going to throw everybody's days off in confusion because we're on here on Saturday.
We
Good
should have our
morning,
hat on.
Siosa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Siosa. Good morning to you.
Yeah. See, Vanessa did a jewelry sale on the 13th. So you guys, Vanessa's still doing auctions. She does jewelry auctions for people. Yeah, so she did a pop up on the 3 days ago, and for everybody new on here, we have resellers that just like resale on the different platforms. Then we have people that come on live, like Vanessa and Jennifer, on their channels, and I don't want to miss anybody. There, Myra, I think, has started doing it, but they sell jewelry on their channel, and I think Casey's going to start back. I'm not sure. If we do, it'll just be like pop-up auctions. Oh my goodness. Ciosa, I'm so sorry.
Cracks me up, yep. Nope, you're not late for work. It's Saturday.
And we went through like 19 questions that somebody challenged me, and I just told Tracy, I said, hey, Tracy, we'll just do these 19 questions, and we just start, and then we start throwing them out there and asking everybody else. Got up in everybody's business this morning. Aw, Vanessa, thank you. Thank you. She says she misses Casey. I tell you, you guys back in the day, him and when they first started, him and April, they would just crack me up. I'd be laughing at the two of them because it was fun. It was fun.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, Destiny. Destiny, I even went on without my eyebrows. I did come out of my
I didn't
sleep
even comb
shirt.
my hair.
I, it did not do me any good. He is my joy. He is. Um, I don't know what I would do without him. Um, for sure.
Casey is an amazing soul.
You got yesterday, I don't know what he would have done, but yesterday we had to go in the grocery store. And Kroger, I had to go to the bathroom. Went in the wrong one now. I don't know what I was thinking. I did not realize, you guys, really how bad my back was until I was in there and it wasn't the handicap stall. I just thought, I just went on in there and got panicked that I wasn't going to be able to get up. And I know that's TMI, and I'm sorry, but there's people out there that you guys, thank you, Shamrock, thank you. There's some of you that doesn't have any kind of liabilities, or not liabilities, but disabilities, and you don't realize how much that is a battle for somebody. But I know now.
How much it like completely consumes your thought at times, because it's exactly it. Can I make it through the store if I walk, or do I need to take a cart? If I go to the grocery store today, will I be able to go to this tomorrow? It's always on your mind if you are able to do.
Yeah. And then, not even realizing that I was used to, because Kevin did a handle in our bathroom for Mama years ago. It's been in there for years. Well, I use it, and I use it without thinking until yesterday. And I thought, oh my gosh, if I can't get up, what am I going to do? I'm going to tear something up trying to get up. And I didn't tell Casey that I'm like, oh my gosh. So yes, Casey has always been an older soul. He was around his sister's older friends. And they really didn't shush him away. When there would be dances and stuff, or Halloween parties or birthday parties and stuff like that, Vanessa, Casey would have maybe one or two friends over, but Tiffany, my daughter, that's 4 years older than him, they were able to have like pool parties together. They had birthday parties together, and even as they got older, um, adults, and wasn't living at home, they would still have pool parties together. So Casey's always been, say, 4 years more advanced than some of most of the kids in his class. And I really think it's from being around older kids. And old women always loved him. I'm going to tell you, old women loved my son, you guys, at church. And it would always be, he would go up to one that was in a wheelchair. He'd always tap her and tell her good morning. Oh man, Vanessa.
Oh my God. That kind of happened to me one time, Vanessa, in a similar situation, but I fell, and our tub and commode were next to each other. I fell between the tub and the toilet, banged my head on the toilet. Right, heard all the commotion, had to come up and rescue me. Yeah, it was crazy. I had pulled the rod down with
Casey's had to help Mama out of the tub before, and I would cover up her decency, and I sat there and cried. And she rubbed my arm. I sat on the side of the bathtub for him to get his dad, and she rubbed my arm because I'm sitting there crying, because I couldn't help. I couldn't help. Oh my goodness. That was
It might be a little TMI, Vanessa, but it is kind of funny.
I mean, well, I'm glad you can laugh about it because, Um,
And I'm glad you weren't hurt seriously.
I mean, that's the kind of thing that, Casey just, it scares him so bad, that I'm going to fall or Mama's going to fall. And he constantly, when he's in his room, if something falls, he comes out and it's really scary for him. Really scary. Oh, Vanessa, I tell you, in this house, I mean, with it being the drizzly rain, every time I go out on our front ramp that my husband built, wooden ramp he built for Mama, every time I get to a certain point, I get anxieties because that is where I fell and busted my head open. And of all of the boards, two that had to be replaced were the ones that had my blood all over them, and somehow they ended up, them two rotted. They had to be replaced. It was so weird. But when I get to that certain point, I tend to grab the railing extra hard in this wood, and I take baby steps. And all I can think about is the 8 staples to the back of my head. And I'd rather have a baby than have staples to the back of my head.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I hear Mr. Rogers in my head. Have a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Aw, yeah, thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have been great. And I guess I'll go in there and lay back down. Kit Kit. I mean, really, you guys. The cat's just trying to get in trouble. It was wonderful, Vanessa. I am so glad to see you and, you know, be back in touch. I should have already reached out. I should have already done it. You know, me and Casey were talking about that. And much love to you. I don't know, Siosa. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I keep hearing wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Hmm.
Won't you be my Aw, Destiny. Thank you, honey. You
Hmm.
guys, Shamrock just sent me a message and said she's working at her desk. And all right, let me see, because I think she sent it both of us, didn't
Yeah,
she?
she was working at her desk, and she was so glad to hear us both this morning.
Aw. And I'm on here more than I am on Facebook now, and I got to catch up. I got to catch up with Facebook. You're right, Siosa. You're right.
Hmm.
It's matter of factly. It's like matter of fact.
Hmm.
And Tracy's kind of my grounding point because when I'm talking, I'm like looking all over the place, and she sees you guys before I see you guys, and she gets me back on track when I'm like this. But you guys, I guess I'm gonna go
I
because
think, yeah.
I need to check on my husband, and we answered 19 personal questions, and
Yes, we
wherever.
did.
And when I first started doing it, I told Tracy about it, and we were like, You know, you can't give out too much information, you know. So I pulled it up and I got to reading. I said, okay, these are ones that we can answer. You know, we can
Mm-hmm.
answer these. So it was kind of fun, you guys. Thank you
It
guys.
was fun. Destiny
Um,
hasn't even had any coffee yet. I've already finished an entire pot. I've drank my pot dry.
and you guys, the first two people was on and asked for coffee, and I asked them which cup they wanted. You know, Waffle
Mm-hmm.
House or this one, and and oh, Tommy,
Aw.
you guys, I don't know what Casey did with the other Waffle House cup, but anybody that's ever drank waffle, you know, coffee at the Waffle House knows these are heavy. Well, these are heavy enough, but we got one at Christmas. They were selling them at Christmas, and they had these that you know had them packed with candies and stuff, and it was big. Well, I took that cup to feed my dog. And when I came back to get some water, I had set that cup up like above my head on the banister, which is
Mm-hmm.
I'm five, I'm about 5'8", and I had to reach up to put the cup above me on the banister and to our back deck, which is about 8 foot. So you guys, I don't know what I did, but I thought somebody done snuck up on me and tried to knock me out. Do you remember that, Tracy? Or was
Uh,
that before I met
that
you?
was before.
I have a picture out there where it gave me a black eye
Oh my
all the
goodness.
way across. I thought somebody done. I was stumbling and I ended up touching the. I thought, oh God, don't let me pass out, and I touched the car. I got knocked the freak out by a Waffle House cup. Not even in the Waffle House. But that's what happens in the South. In the Waffle House, people get to fighting.
Mm.
Okay,
Good morning, lipstick hick. Good morning to you. Good morning, lipstick hick. Good morning to you. We're just getting
I,
ready to go, lipstick hick.
and I am already subbed. So yeah, so if you know Waffle House, this was huge. And one day I will be on here and I can show you guys the picture because it was on one of my memory pages. And
Mm.
I mean, and I've done had my nose broke twice, but I've never had a black eye, and it blacked both of my eyes,
Oh my goodness.
and this cheek right here, it stayed sore forever. I was afraid it cracked my cheek. That's how bad it was.
Oh my gosh.
So Lipstick said, I have Waffle House cups. The newer ones are thin. I know. Yes, they are. This one we got in 2012. We actually bought it. We didn't walk out with it. But this is a 2012 one. And
Mm-hmm.
it is heavy. Oh, yeah. This it could be. You know, I said if somebody was breaking the house, I could just grab the Waffle House cup and hit them. I have
Knock 'em
thought
out.
I have thoughts like that, you guys. I always look around my kitchen and think, oh, if I ever got to the kitchen, there are so. I've got a cast iron skillet at one place. I've got one of those mallets, metal mallets that you use.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of those, and you know, don't mess with women. Don't mess with
Mm-mm.
women because a woman in the, especially if she's already made it to the kitchen, you guys. If anybody's out there, don't mess with the
Mm-hmm.
woman in the kitchen or make her mad. I mean, the worst thing I've done, in case he knows, was I threw about 6 eggs through the house because I was angry, and they were raw eggs, and we had eggshells from the kitchen through the hallway, and I might still find some eggshells in my craft room. I just had an angry morning one morning, so I shared that with you guys. Oh wow. Where at I'm gonna call you Lipstick because I where did you work at, Lipstick? At the Waffle House. Do they have Waffle Houses, Tracy, up north?
No, they do not, and I'm sad because I did like to go to Waffle House every now and then when we lived down in Georgia.
Hot Springs,
Lipstick is in
Arkansas.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, pretty much Waffle House is only in the South.
Denise, I would see. We was about to get off. I was talking about you this morning, Denise. I was talking about you,
Good
and
morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
I didn't know Arkansas was considered South. Is it considered South?
Everything's south of Michigan.
See, a lot of people has IHOP or Huddle House, but Waffle
Mhm.
Houses, I don't know how far they go. Yes, well, Denise, I told her how the weather was here. It was that cold, cold drizzle. It was just awful. And I told her that I think we pretty much, because you live in Georgia, we pretty much had the same awful weather, and that it was hard on you. Oh, you got Denise. Yeah, I know you because you're in Georgia.
Mhm.
Do you, Tommy? Do you guys have IHOPs? Do you guys have IHOP, Tracy?
We do have IHOP up here.
So now, Tommy, you're gonna have to take a Destiny to IHOP.
But Waffle House is, there's just something
It's
special
a,
about Waffle House.
but you guys, I can't eat Waffle House anymore. Mama loves it, but there's nothing now that I can eat at Waffle House except a piece of apple pie. That's it. I can't eat nothing else. Dana's still on here. Um, IHOP pancakes. The last time Kevin took me there, I got sick. I just can't eat anything.
Mhm.
You have both
We have both in Columbus, Ohio.
in Ohio. Okay.
But there's none in Michigan that I'm aware of.
See, I used to love IHOP. Oh, I would get the stack and pour the strawberry syrup on it and stack it up with all that kind of stuff. But
Mhm.
like I said, last time me and my husband went, because of my lap band, I just can't eat anything. I can eat bacon, but that's it. I done got hungry now. I am looking. Yeah, I think I bought some dry cereal yesterday. That's, I mean, what else would it be? I said dry cereal. I mean, you don't buy wet cereal.
Mhm.
Are you serious? IHOP shoot. Oh, IHOP coffee. Yeah, it is. But the Waffle House here changed. They now have dark brew and the light brew. See, Dana, pancakes with whipped cream.
Mhm.
Oh, Jennifer has an IHOP 5 minutes up the street.
All right.
Tracy,
We're gonna have to go now because I'm hungry and I
I'm
have to go
hungry,
potty and
and yes, and I'm hungry, and I'm gonna swallow down this coffee, and then I'm gonna get out. I think I got Fruit Loops. Yeah, I think I got Fruit Loops. I'm gonna eat
all
some
right.
Fruit Loops. So I love you guys, and
We
we will
love you
see
all.
you Monday
See you
morning.
Monday.
Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.